Hello everyone and welcome to that weird view. Can I get a... No? Okay, better view. Hello everyone and welcome to the round 2 of the British GP Championship here on TSR Streams. You're joining us right now on the track of Brand Hatch for the qualification where the GT4 are going to qualify. I just need to press drive to be able to change my camera and everything. Or wait for the sexy voice. I don't know to invent a so sexy voice. I have an ugly voice. I know, but hey. So, this is round 2, so we can actually check for the ranking from last week. So let's do that. Let's start by GT3. Wait, I need to switch to ranking. Ranking, there we go. So, let's start by the GT3. I mixed up Pro and Amateur GT3 because there is only 6 people in Pro. So I mixed up the both. I'm going to look at the overall. So Melker Gardby and Benjamin Eck, the two Swedish people, had an amazing race last week and they're right now leading the championship. Nate just behind. Then Dimitrov, Vinema, Andy Hastings, Wiesing. There was only one race, so the gap between people is not very important right now. Some fast people also were pretty unlucky last week, so they are not at the top where they should be. So, we will see what happens tonight. And we have two DNS, Charles Wimbley and Alex Rousseau, but Alex Rousseau is here tonight. He repaired his steering wheel because he had a steering wheel problem. Charles Wimbley, I do not know this guy, so sorry, I can't say anything about it. What about the GT4? The GT4, poop. Declan Bowler and Charlie Kent, the two Murica Alpine, which is weird because Alpine is a French car, so why Murica Alpine, I don't know. Did win the race. We have two teams at the top of the above leaderboard. That's quite fun. Followed by Michael White, Alex Zakdal, Joris Peter Wim, who had a very beautiful race last week and fucked up at the end, which is not what you want to do. And Craig, Igor, Mike, Simon, and we have we have one disqualification. Pavel Murev, I don't know why. Aben Nashi and Shin Warbe couldn't join last week, so they are not in the ranking right now. So the name to watch are the one at the top and the one who didn't join last week, and we are there this week to see what they can do. So let's go back in the race, in the action. Look at the oh fuck! I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Look at the action as what's happening right now on the GT4 qualification. So right now I'm looking at GT3, Zach Summerhill, which is quite something you don't want. So right now, why is there a GT3 on track? There's a Lamborghini GT3 on track. What the fuck is he doing there? Alex Rousseau is on track. He doesn't know that he doesn't have... Fuck. Alex, you're not supposed to qualify right now. The first 15 minutes are supposed to be GT4 and Alex is already on track. I think someone needs to tell him. He's on voice chat too. So yeah, anyway. I do have the livery for the people right now for the Murica boy in the Alpine. So we're going to take a lap of the track with one of them at one point. Right now, Peter Wim is in pole position in front of Mike Landret and Charlie Kent. We saw Peter Wim be very fast last week, so maybe we'll have better luck this week. 45 minutes to do the deed. So we'll see what happens. So right now we are following Charlie Kent. Let's go with Charlie Kent for the outlap when Charlie finishes his lap. And look at this car. Look at... It has a mustache on the front. And an eagle eating a burger on the left. A cowboy hat on the front too. And the Statue of Liberty on the top. Actually, the Statue of Liberty being French, it's quite fitting on the Alpine. And it's a gift from France to the US to celebrate their independence. Oh yeah. Okay, Charlie Kent. Right now the time, lap time at 1:31. I have no idea if it's good on this track for GT4. I know GT3 can go to 1:23, which is 8 seconds faster. That's not that much faster, but it's a short track. It's quite a short track compared to some others, so that seems normal. I still don't have the corner names. We are going to jump on board on the bonnet of Charlie Kent on this first corner, which is once again a blind corner on this track, quite a complicated one. Charlie Kent nearly beans it in the sand, followed by that big hairpin. The big hairpin that is very good but very slow. Aero is useless on there, which is good because this car don't have much. And this corner, when you drop a gear and launch it, you can go quite wide on this track. Always have to remember that you can go quite wide. Then a long left-hander, you have to do a late apex and roll it nicely, because then you have the back straight, well, one of the back straight. So you want to exit this corner very quick. Then here you drop one gear, like that, and plunge in, late apex, nice exit. Here you have to go on this corner sooner than you expect. If you go a bit late on this corner, you fuck it up. If you go sooner, you go way faster. Once again, another blind corner of this track. You have to brake and turn in when you don't see the corner, which is quite weird. Ooh. Then a standard 90 left. It's banked, so it's quite easy to take correctly. And then you end up the track with once again, a corner when you brake and you turn in when you're blind. You don't see the point you're turning in when you turn in. And it's going to the pit. So you have the pit entry right now. Charlie Kent going to the pit. Apparently he's not happy with his car. He doesn't have a good quality time despite his good result last week. Declan Bowler, his teammate right now, is on fire though. Just behind Joris Peters Vim. 132.3. I do not know if the Alpine is a good car on this track. The only car I drove during a race on this track were an Aston Martin V8 and AMG GT. GT3, not GT4. 7 more minutes of qualification for the GT4. Did Mr. Alex is in the pit, okay. Alex now knows that he has to be in the pit. He realized it. We only have 9 cars right now made a lap time for qualification. Mr. Eck, Shaw and Evans and Nushi didn't make quali. So I prepared the livery I made for Alben Nushi. And sadly, I forgot to upload it and give it to him. So he has no livery. Otherwise, he would have a Gus the Blood livery. Because I made the livery for the Alpine and I actually never drove the Alpine. I just made the livery for it because I felt like it. It's quite sad if you think about it. There we go. So Nushi right now on his out lap. He is... That's an invalid lap, okay. Well, to be fair, he's quite in the dirt right now. Xander is... Oh, Xander is in the pit. What is... Okay. Jamie Shaw is in the Lamborghini, so he's not... Why does it show me these people like that? Right there. I wonder if I have one missing livery right now. I see a lot of liveries, so I don't think I have a missing one. Want to check while we're waiting for the GT4 to finish their quali. I'm checking if people are beating their best time right now. They're not. Hello, Kobe. I know the girl is in bed. She's lovely. I don't want to put her in the freezer. I adore these girls. Michael White beating his time. One of the only Porsche. One of the only 2 Porsche in GT4. They're not my girls. I babysit them. They're my neighbor's girl. But they're so nice and so cute. Let's go, boy! Yoo-hoo! Hello, Slavic GTR! We are right now watching qualification for GT4 cars. The GT3 are coming in 5 minutes, so there's not much time for the GT4 to make a good lap. But right now, Mr. Michael White is having a good time, and I'm getting a message on Messenger. Wait a minute. Beep. Sorry, I have to answer. It's a little girl getting worried because her mother is still not there. I'm sorry about that. Let's go, boy. Let's see if I can set a good lap time. Who are you in the game, mate? You are Dimitrov. Okay, Dimitrov, so you are still waiting for your time. While Michael White takes the third place. Sorry, I had to answer the little girl, she's worried. So 0.5 seconds. I have to say that only Zach Dahl. Oh, Zach Dahl took second place when I was not watching the Maserati last week at a beautiful race too. He was defending like hell. Oh, only 0.4 seconds. One of the only two guys in the 131. Then almost... Oh, Charlie Kent 131.2 taking the pole like 3 minutes before the end of quali. Beautiful. Beautiful racing from the, qualification from the GT4. Right now, everyone is getting on fire. I can see from my tool that Simon Still, Igor Kornikov and Michael White are beating their lap time. So is Joris Peter Wimmer, not anymore. She's scared. Okay. Oop. So, right now... Michael White... okay. The game is telling me that Michael White is beating his life by 32 seconds. That would be quite a feat. The game is fucked up a bit. I'm sorry about that. I had to answer the little girl. She's scared because her mother is still not home. Okay. That's beautiful livery. That's a GT4 still. Beautiful livery of Peter's Vim. P2 right now. Trying to get back to P1, but Charlie Kent is also beating his best time right now. Is he at the beginning of the track? He's still beating his best time, so he may actually give a little bit of trouble to Peter's Vim. He has one more lap to go. He can't do better than that because after this lap, they'll have to go to the pit. He has time to make one more because I think if he crosses the finish line before the 15-minute marker, he can go. Woo! That was close and he's not beating his time. Or maybe by... No, not beating his time. 131.380. 467. He's trying one more lap. Really, really, really close. he crossed the finish line at 20 seconds before, 30 seconds before he would have had to go back to the pit. So that's the last lap, last try. Well, Charlie Kent must be happy. He's still trying one more lap, Charlie Kent. Behind, we have Declan Bowler actually beating his time too by 0.3 seconds. He may get P4 before P3, actually. And now he's back because the GT3 are starting to get out of the pit. We're getting GT3 right now in the pit. We have Dimitrov right now, David Dimitrov. In his Lamborghini, I don't know if I say the name right, but Richard Venema. We have everyone from the GT3 cars getting on track while the GT4 finishes their lap. None of them beat their best time. So for the GT4, right now, Zach Dahl get the pole position. Michael White in second, Korninkov in third, Hill in fourth, Landret in fifth, Still, Nushi and Evans. And there's not a big gap between P6, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot Charlie Kent and Peter Vance and Declan Bowler. I took P4 for P1, no. It's Charlie Kent and Joris Peters Vim and Declan Bowler in P1, 2, 3. The one I said before are P4 to 9, to 11 actually. So there's not a big gap between P3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's not a big gap between P7, 8, 9. And not a big gap between P10 and 11. Once again, we may have a lot of fights because even P1, 2 are very close. We will have a lot of fight, I think. While the GT3 are out, they're warming their tire. Nate Arendas right now in the Dutch post, BMW. That girl is scared. I'm sorry, the girl I babysit is alone at home right now, well, with her sister. And she's really scared of being alone at home for the first time during the night. She's 10. But she's like 5 meters away from me. I just have to go out of my front door and get in their house if there's a problem. So Gart Bay last week was the winner of the race. He had a beautiful race. There was some fight at the top too. Beautiful race, but not an easy one. He had to fight against the other Swedish boy. So let's see what kind of time he will sign right now. He's on the out lap. On the last corner. How will it be? Switching inside so we get the beautiful sound. That's a 123.3. That's a very good time, just behind Dax Summerhill. Besides 134. 124, sorry, 0.4. Everyone making their time right now. We have very good time at the top of the grid. That's quite amazing. 123.3, 124.0. That is good time. 123.3 is faster than me, way faster than me. Ooh, very good. Going very wide, you can see sometimes cars having two wheels in the what seems to be the grass. But actually, if you look closer, it's grass that is spreading between some concrete stuff. So there's still some grip there. And it's not considered to be off limits. So you can go a bit wide in one or two corners of this race without getting a track limit penalty warning, actually. Good. Ranking is changing a lot. Only 3 people didn't do only 5 people didn't do a lap yet. We know that Benjamin Eck is a fast boy too. What will he give us? Ooh, nicely done. Right on the limit of the track on the last corner. For a 1:23.09. Nice. Getting pole on his first time the lap 23.09 is a very good time. If we see people going to 22, we're going to see some big action tonight. Once again, we can see that P1 and P2 are really close to each other. That's also very good to know. Oop, went wide again, but as I said before, being wide is okay on this track at the top corner. Can show you, not this one you can't go wide. But the next one, you can go a bit wide on exit. You can see it, it will surely do it. See, there, he went right in the grass. It was fine because it's concrete and it's not considered a bad lap. Ooh. Yeah, a bit messy. He was beating his best time, but it's a bit messy. Ooh, guard by. Ooh, guard by is having a crazy lap right now. We're going to see a sub 23 right now, 22.7.83. 122.83, that's really good. In the 22s on Brand Hatch in the McLaren. Benjamin Eck going right back in the pit. 8 minutes to go. Everyone did a quali lap right now. The gap between P1 and well, actually between P1 and P2 and P3 is very close. And P4 too. And then P5. From P5 to P10, everyone is close together too. And from P20 to P14, that's not a big gap either. So it is quite amazing. We will see some insane action once again tonight. Last week was packed full of action. I didn't have 1 minute to take a little breath and look at the ranking and lap time and everything because there was overtaking and attack and fights all the time. Poof. Oh, Jan Paskin, actually, we're following right now. He's doing a very good lap, but he has people, he has traffic. But there's only 2 corners to go. He was careful to not be on traffic, so he lost the time. Oh, no! He was 0.4 seconds ahead on his best time, and he dropped a bit by being careful. Sad. Come on, Jan Paskin, you can do it. Yeah, the Aston Martin of Nate Campbell in front. Nate should move out of the way. Oh! Jan gave up. He went a bit too far in the curb. Some of the curb make you jump and lose a lot of time here. You have to be careful. We have some people we don't know, like Robert Bizant is a new guy. I do not know. Angie Hastings, I think I saw him only last week, maybe? No? So we have new people there. So Mr. Dimitrov, who said he was going to do a thing, I don't see him. Where is Dimitrov? Oh, Dimitrov still didn't do a valid lap. Sad. He did a good 24.2, which is a very good lap, but it was not valid apparently. So now he has to make one valid lap just to get in the ranking. He has 6 minutes to do it, still a lot of time. 4 or 5 laps to go, no need to stress, just have to do it. And that's not how you do it. That's invalid. As I said, you can go a bit wide in some corner, but not that wide, mate. That's a bit wide. A bit too wide. Automobili Lamborghini. Sponsored by Fanatec. Min Max Racing livery. Oop. At the top of the grid, guard by still doing 122.835. Benjamin 122.990. So we now have 2 people below the 123. We have 5 people in the 23. Holy shit, that's a fast grid at the top of the pack there. We have 4 people in the 24 and then 25, 26. And Dimitrov should be in the middle of the pack between 4 or 5 if he doesn't mess up one of his laps. Though if he starts having a lot of penalty already in quali, maybe in a race he will have some penalty that will give him a drive-through, which I do not wish for him. On this track, the drive-through is a bit longer. It's okay, it's still valid. Was a bit wide on this corner, but as I said, you can go a bit wide and it's still valid. Let's jump on board. Huracan GT3. Very good start of the lap for him. He's right on the limit in the Lamborghini. Oh, it's fine. Lost a bit of time there. Very good. Ooh, he just gained 0.3 seconds right in this corner. I guess he didn't do it really well last time. And that's the first valid lap. It will be a 23. 23.987. Right in the 23 and 23.987 put him P10. That's a fast lap, but he's still P10. It's amazing. The pace of these people is quite good tonight. 2 minutes 50 to go. People can do 2 or 3 more laps. Ooh, Eck just closed the gap with guard by with a 22.850. As I said at the beginning, the top of the grid, both in GT3 and GT4 on this race, on this championship, are really close together. Guard by and Eck have a quality time 0.01 seconds from each other. And in the GT4, Kent and Peters have a lap time, sorry, that's 0.1 second from each other. A bit further away, but still very close. It's amazing. Jan Paskin trying to get in a bit higher in the ranking for start of the race in 2 minutes. He can make this lap and one more, and then he's done. Maybe a third one actually, if he plays it well. Yogus, new PC? No, not yet. I ordered it. I just have to wait for it to arrive, and then I have to assemble it, which means I have to hack my case, because I have to adapt my case to my new cooler. So maybe it will take me 3 or 4 days to build it, because I have to use a saw and a drill. Yes, I'm going to make some barbaric things to my case. It's fine, because the old PC will go in the new case. I bought a case for the old PC. Shitty one, a shitty case. So the old PC will go in a new case, and it will just do the job. It is ordered though I will receive my PC. I don't know when. I didn't take the fast delivery. I'm not in a hurry. It will arrive when it will arrive. Also, I'm very busy lately, so I mean, I ordered a new desk. I have the new desk behind me, and I didn't put it together. I'm very busy with work and stuff. I want you to race with us. Oh, what I need to race with you guys is a new pedal, not new PC. I really need new pedals. My pedals are totally dead. That's what I need, because I can race with that computer. It's fine. But my pedals are just fucked up. I have 1 centimeter travel on the throttle, and around the same on brake, so I can't manage braking and throttle. It's quite annoying. Paskin giving up. He messed up the last lap. Why is guard by still going on? Oh, the price is not an issue. The issue is that I don't want to get good pedal and have my hernia hurt if I race too much. So I don't want to be disappointed in my my own body. We still have 3 people on the track right now, but they are not beating their time, so I don't think we will see any change in ranking. So Gardby gets pole position, Eck gets second place, Weezing third, Paskin fourth, Nate Arendas 5, Venema 6, Shaw 7, Hustings 8, Summerhill 9, Dimitrov 10, Smith 11, Vuorinen, oh, new guy too, 12, Bizant 13, Russo 14, Campbell 15. That's very, very close from P. From P. Ooh! Guard by having fun. From P5 to P11 to P10 is quite close, and from P1 to P5 is quite close. So we're going to have a lot of fights that will be amazing tonight. The fights will be amazing. The championship is not at stake yet. There's only 1 race was made before this one. Ooh. Oh, right. I have to wait for the thing to be in starting grid position. In the GT4, Charlie Kent, Joris Petersvim, and Declan Bowler are dominating. I'm going to drink a bit. People chatting a bit before the race. Okay, let's press drive. So, oof, we have 3 minutes before they do anything. Guard by in first. I'm just going to show the cars. We have some fun livery. That's a livery with Oreo somehow. A lot of stuff and a Swedish flag. Benjamin Eck has also some kind of snacks, and also around the windscreen there are snacks or something, or pebble, I don't know what it is. Weezing has just a red Ferrari. Paskin, the Gulf livery McLaren, we see him every championship now. A Dutch post of Nate Arendas BMW with a British flag on the top, which is weird. I have a Dutch post with a British flag on the top. Richard Venema in the TSR livery because he's one of the staff organizing these races and he's racing in it. Jamie Shaw in just a black Lamborghini, carbon actually. Andy Hustings in a standard livery you can make with the game. Zach Summerhill in his full of sponsor livery that we know him to be in now. Dimitrov in a standard Lamborghini too, I think, I don't know. Looks like some kind of pro livery. Smiggs in standard livery from the game too. Ah, I think I don't have the livery of Vil Vuorinen. It will be the carbon Ferrari tonight. The Dark Knight. Robert Bizant in normal livery too. Alex Rousseau in a brown livery. Quite brave to have a brown car. Nicholas Campbell in a cool looking Aston Martin. Then Charlie Kent in a Murica Alpine. Still weird that there is a Murica Alpine and the Biscuit logo on it too. I didn't notice the Biscuit logo before. Joris Petersvin is a very cool Mercedes art car livery. Declan Bowler in the second Murica livery. Aller Zagdal in the purple Maserati. Michael White in one of the standard Porsche. Igor Korninkov in a green and black Mercedes. Craig Hill in the Ginetta, my favorite car. Come on, mate. Mike Landret in the KTM in a Bordeaux color. Steele in a grey car. And then we have Jack Evans and Aben Nashi in two Alpine that looks the same. I was supposed to give one of my livery to Aben Nashi, but I didn't do it, so I forgot to do it. I had a lot of things to do this week. The girls needed a lot of babysitting. I went to work. I'm drawing for Inktober, for people who know the Inktober challenge. Ooh, little bit of a wheel spin for P1 right now. And I am writing my books with plural to book. So that's quite a lot of work too. Because I am planning a release on Patreon at the end of the month. Sadly, nobody on stream cares about that because my books are in French. Because I am French. If you can't hear that I'm French, well, do something with your ears. Because it's pretty easy to guess. So formation lap right now, following Xander Huizing. We will stay on TV cam, TV2. Which one is the closest? TV2 is further away. We will stay on TV2 cam for the start of the race. They're on the back of the track right now. No, back of the track. They are on the back of the track. Just, are they where I think they are? There, just one corner to go before he starts. Up. Two cars fusing behind. Oh no, not one corner, not one corner. I'm not at the right place. See a lot of corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, yes. We can see Mr. Arendas keeping his tire warm behind. So having left and right. Following the number 69, nice Ferrari of Xander Huizing. They're going to put themselves in formation left and right. Some aggressive positioning right now. Following P3. Oh, the tension is palpable. It's very tense, the first corner. As P1 and 2 are very close to each other in pace, the first corner can give them a lot of advantage or not. Let's follow P1. I want to see if he does well. And they're gone! Nice start from P1, but X starting to put his Lamborghini, tried to put the Lamborghini in the inside, right on the first corner, but he did not manage it. The Aston Martin, McLaren is already back on track, while people on the back of the pack are doing a big pack, 3 wide sometime, more 2 wide than 3 wide right now. No big crash in the first corner, that's very nice. Guard by already running away, the first 4 people are running away from everyone. That is really cool. Clean start from everyone. Very nice. I hope there won't be some first corner shenanigans. We have Peter Wims dropped a lot in the race. He didn't drop a lot, sorry. He's fighting with Kent right now. They're side by side. The GT4 are already on fire. The two Huracan Alpine bullying the Mercedes, the art car Mercedes. But oh, Peter Wim did a good job there, staying in front. Two Alpine are stuck behind. There's already a bit of a gap in the GT3 leaders. I don't think we're going to see a fight in the GT3 lead right now. There's still 43 minutes to go. They have time, but we can see right now that the Mercedes of Peter Wim is running away a bit. He took first place on... Oh, actually, Kent is still on his ass, but... Kent is on his ass, Bowler is struggling to follow, and then the rest of the GT4 are just behind. While Bowler is getting attacked by us, Ching. Husting overtaking Bowler just before the hairpin. Taking P3 in the GT4 race. Ooh, amazing fight. Well done, Husting. I don't know if Bowler is... Holy shit, he's already attacking... Oh, he's just GT3. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. I was there. What the fuck is that GT4 car? I don't recognize it. Yeah, it's a GT3. Of course he's attacking. He must have spun at the beginning. I missed that spin. I didn't think anyone spun. So yeah, he's just catching back up on the GT4 guys. But thanks to his overtaking, Charlie Kent and Peter Vim ran away from the rest of the pack and now are fighting for position P1 at the top of the GT3. The gap is still constant. They're not fighting. They're still following each other. There's a big gap with Xander just behind. And Xander is, you know, he has Jan Paskin just behind him, and Nate is dropping a bit. Zach Summerhill is close to Vinima, but not catching up that much. We have a bit of a fight at the back of the pack with Alex Rousseau trying to find a way to pass in his Lamborghini. He actually has his blinker on for some reason. Does he still have the blinker on? He still has the blinker on. Okay, the Lamborghini of Alex Rousseau has the blinker on. While in the GTO, Igor Korninkov taking the... Igor Korninkov took the... he took a page in the book of the GT3 from before and made the same move on Declan Bowler. Taking P3 right now, but Declan... Oh, very nice line from Declan there. Using the curb, the GT4 can use the curb more than the GT3. They are more like road car. Curbs are not as scary in GT4s. And Declan made a good use of that to keep in touch with Korninkov. While Vinima span, I don't know what happened to Vinima. Let's drop back a bit in time. Oop. Oh, okay, he span. He span way sooner than that. I do not know what happened to him because the replay didn't go far enough. Meanwhile, at the back of the pack, there's still a lot of fight between Rousseau, Furin and Campbell. At the front, there is nothing happening. And in the GT4, there's still a fight for P1 because they're still very close together. Ooh, back to Vinima. Can I drop back to... Look at him! He's going to make a move. The Mercedes trying to keep on the inside. He's going to the grass. He's trying to find a way past the little Alpine. Actually, when I say, oh, that's not the way to pass. You can't go rally style to pass. It won't work. Flashing his light. The little Alpine that cool, the Charlie Kent. Nicolas Campbell also dropping a bit. We have fight at the front between Robert Bizant, Anthony Smix, and Rousseau. Rousseau gained a lot of space, still with his blinker on. Rousseau in P9 right now, having Husting trying to attack him. Smix trying to attack him, but not managing to do it. Smix has damage on his car. We can see the front of the Ferrari in quite bad shape. Robert Bissant getting overtaken by Andy Husting. Husting was catching back up from the GT4 after a speed at the beginning. That is quite a thing. We can see that Richard Vinema, despite being a gold driver, is struggling in P13 right now. Very nice move by Alex Rousseau. Move to P9. Oh, going a bit wide. Smix will be able to catch back up. Alex Rousseau under the pressure, attacking a bit too much. Smix not doing the mistake of putting one wheel in the grass. Nicely held, but he lost a lot of speed for a long straight, allowing Vuorinen and Husting to catch back up. They're trying to pass the two of them before in the corner. Oh! And back on, and massive crash between them. Oh no! Oh, and big crash in the front too! What happened to them? Why did they crash together? Let's go 30 seconds behind. We can't see what's happening in the front. We can't see the contact in front we saw before. It's just the car bouncing back on track. Oh, ooh. He avoided it quite nicely. That was quite intense. That was a big gain for him actually. Mr. Bizant got a big gain from that. And some people got big damage. Smick in the pit. I'm not surprised, he had a lot of damage. Smick in the pit right now. Campbell also gaining from that. And Husting, Smick and Husting. Smick and Husting, both of them getting a lot of damage. That three-way fight was a bit too intense. I do not know who was at fault. I don't remember how it went exactly. It was a bit too much. Meanwhile, in GT4, the fight is still on between P1 and 2. They're still close together. Any mistake from P1 and Mr. Kent is right on his ass. Behind, Declan Bowler dropped a bit, while Igor Korninkov is trying to catch up. But he's not. The gap is widening. In the meantime, Michael White and Alex Zatkal just overtook Michael White. Let's watch the move if we can. Zagdal, the Maserati boy, in the hairpin behind the Porsche. The Porsche looks tiny compared to the Maserati. Oh, way better corner there, allowing him to sneak himself on the inside for that long sweeping corner, and he stayed right there. Beautiful move. Having a good exit out of a corner just to get inside on the next one. Well done. Meanwhile at the front, Benjamin Eck catching up on guard by after a bit of a time difference between them. Benjamin Eck is catching. Oh, that was a big cut, but still valid. He made while Vinima in the pit too. He must have had a crash. Benjamin Eck, he cut back up. He actually has the best lap of the race right now, 23.4 for Benjamin Eck, when it's a 23.5 for Gardby. Ooh, he's really playing with the limit of the curb there. You can see the car jumping around, trying to get all the use of most of the track. And it can end up in a big drama for him. Look how wide he goes. If he takes a curve that makes him jump a bit too much, he's down. He's down. Jamie Shaw making the move on Arendas with jumping right in the action. In the long sweeping corner, exactly the same move we saw before from the Maserati. Ooh, we went sideways though. He lost it sideways, allowing Arendas to go back in front. A bit of a drift will not help. Shaw got surprised by the lack of grip on the line he took. Tried to put the throttle a bit too much and went for a bit of a drift mode. Still together. Okay. Whoop. Chip together, but they're right on his ass. Andy Hastings still in the pit. Does he have a lot of repair? Or did he just give ooh, once again sideways? Does Jamie Shaw has a drift setup, or is he just a bit too eager to put the throttle on? We can see that he's catching up on Arendas, so he's faster than him, and behind we can see Summerhill catching up too. Oh, Summerhill dapping a bit there. Already some action with the GT4. Happily they overtake him in the straight, so no time lost for both of them. The fight is still on. Oh, Charlie. Oh, wait a minute. I want to go 1 minute before. Because Charlie Kane tried to make a move for the lead on GT4. Yes, look at him. He's very close. He's very close. He tried to make the move here, but I think. No, right there. Oh, the Mercedes went a bit in the dirt. He took the opportunity to try and get on the inside there. Oh, both of them in the grass. He went side by side. But yeah, he didn't make the move. Oh, he made the move. No. I keep missing the fight between them. Go back. Go back. I want to see the move. In the Alpine is faster in the Porsche. The Mercedes is known to use the tire more than the Porsche. And he went a bit wide. Oh! Actually, it's Mr. Vim messing up his racing line, allowing Charlie Kent to back in front. And no, Charlie Kent is in front, 0.5 seconds in front. He took the lead and is planning to stay there, apparently. Very good. While Zach Summerhill overtook Arendas, and we missed it once again. I don't know if he's going to run away from him now. Oh. Playing with fire too. The grass here does not forgive. And it's really using all the track. We can see a lot of dust being pushed around. Overtaking the little Ginetta off hill. Whoa! Come on, Zach. Don't be crazy like that. Oh! Big sideway! Big drifto from the McLaren. Zach Summerhill really wants his spot. The track is not very warm. It's 29 degrees. The weather is a bit cloudy, but quite fine. So it should be a good weather to manage your tire. But apparently Zach Summerhill is going into drift mode. It is allowing Arendas to catch back up though. Also he's stuck behind the Porsche, catching the track a bit. The little Porsche let them go. It's chill, I think, in this Porsche. Whoa! Nate Arendas trying to make a move while the little Alpine was in the middle of the track. And he avoided it just right in time. That was scary. I think Mr. Arendas needs new pants, no? They're catching up on a lot of GT4 now, a lot of GT4 that are fighting together. Well, the GT3 is trying to pass P3. Zach Dahl catching back up on Korninkov. And oh, he's using the GT3 to pass, but no, he contact. He pushes the car a bit, no damage, happily. And the other GT4 was not sent into the scenery. That's his own mistake there, but no damage from both of them. Quite lucky. And he's back right on track. He just has to overtake Michael White again. And then he can go back to Igor Korninkov, but he lost 4.5 seconds there. That he has to catch back up. He has 28 minutes to do so. He can do it. Max Summerhill and Shaw are fighting still. Arendas behind. Oh. I thought he was going to overtake by the grass. Now he's on the other side for the last corner. Really close, wheel to wheel fighting while overtaking P2 in the GT4. The three of them overtaking P2, yeah, before the corner. Going for Charlie Kent now. Lot of sideway action for both the Lamborghini and the McLaren. Right now it was the Lamborghini messing it up a bit, allowing the McLaren to try and pass. Oh, he's really trying, Mr. Summery. Look at the fight. Charlie Kent went, no, I'm not part of that. I'll let you pass. Ooh, and then big drift from Shaw. The sideway lost him 2 places there. I can see Arendas passing Summerhill too, because both Summerhill and Shaw have no rear tire grip or something. I don't know what's happening to them. So I'm thinking right now that maybe the BMW will have better luck. Ooh. Just wait for Zach to make a bit of mistake, even though he's running away now. Not he's in front, he's just running away while Shaw is trying to get back on Arendas. That's quite some fight for P5 there. Yeah, Shaw trying to get back on Arendas. Shall we go? Oh, that's a view. He tried to find a way outside. Lost a bit of time there, Mr. Shaw. Ooh, Arendas messing up the corner entirely. So Shaw is just back just behind, really close. They are now really close to each other. Summerhill is not running away that much. A bit of dirt being pushed around by the McLaren. Better corner from Shaw there. He's going to be back on his ass. Trying to find a way. That's not working that well. Ooh, way later braking. And ooh, he braked way later than the BMW, and he had to keep straight to avoid hitting the back of the Beamer. So Shaw is way later in braking than Arendas, and that's actually messing it up, messing the fight up. Oh, no big fight right now on all the grid. Everyone got a bit further away from each other. So let's look at the lap time. The best lap is by P2, Mr. Eck, with a 1:23.472, which is 1/2 of a hundredth of a second slower than half a hundredth of a second slower than guard by. Oh, Charlie Kent! Oh yeah, Vinima. GT3 going back into GT3 zone. Vinima has a bit of a mishaps before. He's back in GT3 category right now in P11. But he's 2 laps behind Nate Campbell. Go the blue team. Who are the blue team? JK. Hello, JK. Jamie Shaw taking Arendas when I was not looking. Let's look at the move. Arendas went in the grass a lot. Okay. Okay, perfect, JK. Yeah, Arendas messed up that blind corner a lot, allowing Jamie Shaw to try to sneak inside. He did not, but then Arendas went a bit wide there too, and Jamie Shaw took the advantage. Arendas had to slow down to not get in the grass, and Jamie Shaw just said, okay, if you slow down, I'm here, bye. Oh, he messed up the first corner though. And he's back behind! Oh, so many fights, I can't really do anything. Well, P1 and P2 are also very close together, but not fighting that much. It's written 0.2, but no, it's 0.5. So Jamie Shaw back behind Arendas. I'm going to jump on Arendas, I think. Oh. Actually, there's a bit of a fight in P1 too. Paskin for the win. Paskin P3, doing not bad. Oh, Mr. Eck and Mr. Oh, he's going to make the move thanks to a GT4 car? I do not know. But he's very close, and we can see, I think we can see Gardby struggle to keep the car in check. While we saw the little Alpine behind going for the rallycross line. Oh no, the gap is back a bit further away now. Still really close. Mr. Eck, please. Oh, where am I? Oh, why you? Watching P1 and P2 right now from the inside in a roof camera. The NASCAR cam, as I call it. Gardby ready under pressure now, midway through the race. He still has Mr. Eck just right on his ass. Any mistake on overtaking a GT4 can get Eck to go back in front. To go in front altogether. There's also a fight between Nate Arendas and Zach Summerhill, but I want to keep on P1. They are overtaking the little Porsche that cooled on the straight. So no drama there. A bit wide from Gardby, giving him a track limit warning. And then he missed the good line where you have to cut a bit. I don't know if Gardby is losing concentration, but it seems like he's making more mistakes. Let's see the lap time. Gardby 1:24.2. Eck 1:24.4. Eck was actually so. Oh, piece of side version from the McLaren. And going back in the dirt. Yeah, the McLaren is struggling to keep traction there. Because every time he's on the power, you can see the back of the McLaren wanting to snap. He's doing it very well, keeping it in check. Look at it go. But the McLaren wants to drift. They're going to overtake the Ginetta. Ginetta braking, letting them pass. There's a big pack of blue cars in front of them who are fighting. It may be harder, and we'll see what happened there. The KTM right now. Eck taking this opportunity to sneak inside. Korninkov, Zadkal and White are fighting in front. I'm sorry GT4 cars, I'm not looking at your fight because P1 and R2 are way too close together. White moving out of the way to let them pass. But then they're stuck behind, he's trying to sneak inside. We saw Korninkov trying to take the advantage of the GT3 overtaking to get back in front. Oh! Sideway action again from the McLaren. The race leader is struggling to keep the car in check. This track is quite bumpy too, you have to remember that. "17 minutes to go." Both of them doing the same lap. They are lapping actually slower than the people behind, but the people behind are so far away that it's not very important. Oh! Well, that big drift killed his chance to attack right now. He's now 1 second behind. While Nate Arendas, Zach Summerhill are still fighting each other, and the GT4 are still quite close together, two of Michael White, Korninkov and Zach Dahl. Arendas quite close to Summerhill. I wonder if the race leader will actually manage to keep his car in check for the entire race. He's not having a good time right now. It seems to me that the McLaren likes to go sideways here. Oh! Nate Arendas going a bit of a switcheroo to try and go outside inside. Trying to show Summerhill that he's here. Putting his nose in the rear view mirror. While Shaw trying to go on the outside. What the f... That's not going to work. Oh, the fighters slowing them down, and then Summerhill fighting for his dear life to keep P5 while two hungry cars behind him. Both the BMW and the Lamborghini looks quite menacing too if you look at their face. Switcheroo, yes! The good old switcheroo. Don't you know the good old switcheroo? Okay, I'm hesitating jumping on board with Shaw, so never hesitate, actually do the stuff. We'll see from the back. I love this camera because if they overtake I can do that. And we are... Why when I jump you're not catching up with them? Come on, faster! Go faster, Shaw! No, not in the grass. Ooh! A Beamer in front also went a bit sideways there. They are catching up on the group of GT4 too. Eck is back on the ass of Gardby right now. I have to actually scroll up because I need to see. Okay, it's fine. Both of them going wide, allowing Shaw to catch back up. They're all trying to attack too much to stay in front or to attack. Trying to go too fast. Ooh. Catching up on the KTM. Ooh, sneaking inside, he's trying to go. Jamie Shaw is bored of being behind. He wants the room. Well, the McLaren of Zach Summerhill messed up, but stays in front out of sheer luck. Oh, 3 wide. And he makes... No, he's still side by side onto the finish line. Well, still 13 minutes to go, but start-finish. A bit of contact too. But Shaw and Arendas fighting, allowing Zach Summerhill to run away a bit. Arendas messing up this corner, allowing Shaw to get in front while trying to defend. Now Shaw is back on Summerhill, but Arendas is just behind. Well, my camera is going more and more sideways as we go, I don't know why. Go back outside. That was beautiful. Overtaking the little Porsche that cooled. The fight is pretty off right now. Nate is still close behind. The poor Mercedes, the poor GT4 being bullied by fighting GT3s. Going very wide. The track limits are very lenient on this track. You can abuse it a lot without getting penalties. And Nate is doing it right now, but he lost a bit of room. And it is now Zach Dahl being in the way of the three guys. It's the only fight we have on track right now, but it's a three-way fight. Very close. Shaw and Arendas. And Summerhill, sorry. Arendas is lurking behind, waiting for them to fight a bit too much and make mistakes. We know it may happen. Ooh, Paskin actually. Paskin going to attack Alexander Wiesing. Yeah, Alexander Wiesing got a bit of a trouble before. He has a red time, so he may have got off track a bit. And now Paskin is playing it to get the pole. The podium. The Gulf McLaren trying to have the go at the 69 nice Ferrari. It's crazy that we are 10 minutes to the end of the race and P1 and P2 are still less than 1 second apart. And they're the same people since the beginning of the race. I am watching to see if they're not fighting much, but right now they're just following each other. They do fight sometime, but not enough for it to be something that will change the result of the race. Paskin 0.4 seconds. Of course, Shaw, Summerhill and Arendas. Well, Arendas dropped a bit behind, but Shaw and Summerhill are still at it. Doing very well. A drive-through penalty for Evans. Evans, I said. Sad, the poor little Alpine getting a drive-through. Jamie Shaw going for the move on the inside. Oh, he did a switcheroo. He succeeded in the switcheroo. Very nice, Mr. Shaw, getting in front of Summerhill right now. He did a fake attack on the outside and then jumped inside at the last moment. And this fight is allowing Arendas, of course, to get back in it. Very well done. He's defending a lot. He has to. He knows the McLaren wants his spots back. And the McLaren made a bit of a mistake there. And yep. So the Mercedes moved out of the way quite nicely. Thank you, Mr. Petersvim. The buddies are catching back up on the GT4 leader. While the McLaren is under attack by the Beamer. Nate Arendas back on track. Well nap design. Okay. Well taking a nap. Ooh, Nate Arendas doing his best. Next Summerhill, still close. Right now everyone is 1 second apart on track, minimum. There's no immediate fight. Benjamin. Oh! Benjamin Eck lost the best time, I think, to make a guard by. 123.5 for the best lap, 123.4. No, he still has the best lap. Mr. X still has the best lap. My software is showing me shit. Zach Summerhill back on show. He wants his spot back. These three guys are giving us quite a show tonight. If they crash together, it will be quite cool for Rousseau, because Rousseau will just have to just walk by. Side by side on the outside, Zach Summerhill on the outside in the first corner. Trying to stay side by side. He's staying side by side, but he has to brake to avoid going in the dirt. And Shaw is back in front. Shaw right on the defensive on the first, on the hairpin. It's Forrest, right? Forrest elbow or something like that. But Summerhill showed him that he was planning to actually make a move. He showed him that he's fast enough. So Shaw now has to put the throttle down or try to defend as best as he can. Five minutes to go. If you have to attack, it's now. Ooh, Summerhill going a bit in the dirt there. Really using all of the track. Has to be careful because he may get a penalty from that. And you don't want to drive through 5 minutes from the end of the race. Whew. Meanwhile, Arendas is just lurking behind. He knows that if they fight, they may make a mistake. Actually, he's not lurking. It's Summerhill doing ping pong between Shaw and Arendas. Sometimes as fast as Shaw is catching up, and sometimes he slowed down a bit to be in with Arendas. That's quite weird. Yeah, but right now Shaw is a bit further ahead. We also have Paskin really close to Ising, thanks to back markers. And we have Benjamin X still 1.7 seconds behind. Big cut, still valid. More grass. It's British GP Championship, Lawnmower Edition. The three of them still close together since the beginning of the race, almost. 3 laps to go. Or 3 or 4, depending where they are on track. So close together. I want to poke that fight with a stick and say, come on, do something. Ooh, trying to get a very wide line there, Summerhill. Ah. Summerhill seems better on the first corner, but then he loses a bit of time on the second one. We have one little Alpine in the dirt. Well, Summerhill makes a move, actually. I don't know if Shaw got lost concentration because of the dirt, of the Alpine in the dirt. Lambo do make tractors. Ooh, back on the move. Contact, more contact. They pushed into each other into the corner. Lamborghini said, I'm here and I'm passing. But because of their fight, no, Arendas is back in it. Lots of contact. Oh, and the Lambo losing it. No! Jamie Shaw losing it entirely by himself. Allowing Summerhill to take P4, P5. Karma. And now Arendas and Summerhill are fighting, but Jamie Shaw didn't lose one spot. Yeah, he didn't lose more spot than that, so he's still P7. Anthony Sneak slowly catching back up. He's quite, he's okay in pace. He's slowing, catching back up. Two guys in front of all the GT4. And he's still two laps behind Vinima. Jack Evans in the wall. We saw him have a lot of crash. Maybe he didn't set up his tire right and can't keep the car in check. I do not know. Arendas and Summerhill still fighting. 1 minute to the end. Using GT4 to his advantage. Arendas is catching up on the McLaren. Oh, he's on the inside in the straight. That's a good position to be on the first corner. Oh, he actually passed during the straight. While, oh, I saw the McLaren being a bit sideways there. Going defensive on the first corner, on the hairpin. And the McLaren passed back in front, pushing him back out a bit. He did leave some room. I don't think it was it's just a race incident there. But oh, that was close. More fight while Jan Pasking is really close to Xander Rising, but will not make the move before the end, I think. 4 seconds to go. Melker Gasby will finish the race right now. And he takes the win. Benjamin Eckno, there's no more fight in the grid, so let's just do what I usually do there. Oop. Let's watch people pass the finish line. There's no more fight all along the grid, so people are just going to pass in the order they are right now. So, winner, I don't want to say winner of the GT4 before he passes the finish line. But there's not a lot of... No! Oh no, it's just because it's the end, okay. Sorry. They're not just doing stuff. So, Garby, winner of the race, once again. Like last week, 14 seconds behind. Weird, he was very close before. Huizing and Paskin very close together at the end. Arendas, Summerhill, 0.1 second at the end. Then Shaw after his spin, still P7. Bizant for his first race, finishing P8. Alex Russo for his first race in the championship too. P9, very nice. Nate Campbell just behind. Vinima and Smeek behind. They had big crash at the beginning. They had bad luck. And Vuorinen just leaving. Oh, fuck, people are leaving already. In P1 in the GT4, we have Kent and Peters, Vims. Ah, there we go. Ranking. Show me the ranking. Then David Declan Bowler, Zach Tal, Colin Koff, White Hill, Steele, Husting, who sadly didn't have a lot of luck. Landret, Evans, Nashi, and Vuorinen. That was a good race. Lots of action. Once again, the leader of both categories were very close to each other. Let me give you a bit of a showroom on a pink car. Twitch.tv/guesstheblood on this car. Best streaming channel ever. I'm streaming tomorrow, but on Minecraft. So let's check if the ranking are going to be up. I'm going to tell you. It was a very good race, a lot of action, a lot of mistake. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I want to see if we have some... I know the ranking is always fucked up at the end because he has to adjust things manually. So I do not know. I'm waiting a bit. We're going to wait 5 minutes, and if it's not up, in the meantime, let's remind everyone that we have a bit of sponsors. Yeah, we have SimGrid on the sponsors there, and I think if I go into ranking, we have Pitwall Live too. I didn't have Pitwall Live too there. We have Pitwall Live, and we have exclamation mark Pitwall. I don't know if it was started today, but it usually is. Let me see if the ranking is up. Not yet. Got taken out twice in the start. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of mistake in the start, but at one point I saw cars at the back. I went, what the fuck? I didn't see them get crashed into, but bad luck, Slavic. But you had a good race. Where did you finish again? I don't know, because everyone leaves the server before I can actually look at the ranking, and so people disappear from the ranking. Did you leave the race? Just something, mate. At the start, if you get taken out, don't leave the race. Because other people will get taken out and you can still finish in front of them and score good points. Leaving the race is never a good idea. Plus it's only 45 minutes, so you can still have fun. You can still have fun if you get 45 minutes of driving. So is the ranking updated? I'm still checking now. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. The ranking will surely be updated a bit later in the evening. All I know is that in the GT4, let me show you that. Oop. In the GT4, Declan Bowler will drop. Charlie Kent will get in top. Michael White will drop a bit. And Joris Peters will go back in front because he had a very good race. He had bad luck last time. He didn't have that bad luck this time. They had a lot of fight between Kent and Vims, but it was a good fight. It was good. In the GT3 overall, I'm looking at, Gardby and Eck will consolidate their P1 and 2. Meanwhile, Nate Arendas had quite a good race. He will not drop a lot. Sadly, Dimitrov will drop because of the accident, but it happens. Vinima will also drop. Husting too. Oh, P4, 5, 6 had got taken out at the beginning of the race, so they will lose some room, some place. Jamie Shaw will gain a bit. Eik Planner was not there tonight, I think. Vuronen will drop too, which is sad. And Alex Rousseau will gain a lot of place because it's the first race he actually joins. And Bizant too. Bizant just joined the championship and he did very well. So he will jump back in the middle of the pack. That will be good to see. That was a good race, a lot of action. The ranking will be very, very thingy. Ah, it's there. The ranking is there, but there is a drop race. Fuck. So there is a drop race, but we can still get an idea that for now, Arendas get P3, using Dimitrov P5 with the drop race. Paskin P6, Vinima. If we remove the drop race, it's another story, but right now, that's what we get. Alex Rousseau in 13, jumped in front. And as we can see, as I said, Husting is dropping and Bizant is jumped 10 place. Because of that, let's look in the GT4. I don't think GT4 will change a lot. And the GT4 Pro-Am. Bowler, Kent, Peter Vim, yeah. So the GT4 with the drop race did not change at all. Well, did not change much. So we will see the final ranking next week, and we will see what happened next week on... Is that next week? Wait. Round 3 is October 23. Oh no, it's in 2 weeks. Okay, it's in 2 weeks. So the next race will be Silverstone, 75 minutes. So that's a feature race. That is the longest race over them all. And it will be October 23rd. So I hope to see you there, everyone. Until then, I won't be streaming on this channel. You can find me on twitch.tv/GusTheBlood. Normally on the 23rd, I will have my new computer, which means ultimate graphics, which will be good. Until then, I wish you all a good evening, and I see you then. Bye!